Ooh, that's not good. Good evening, jams, jellies and marmalades. We are back. We are back with a pickups video. We put on some lights because it's the holiday season. It's Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, and we are going to go through some pickups that we've had in the recent months. We haven't done one for a little while, but we've got some Xbox, we've got some PlayStation 1, 2, 5 and lots of Nintendo, lots of Sega. So let us get into it. First up, we have Deadly Premonition. Now, I don't know anything about this game, but I've been told it's very good. So, welcome to Greenvale. Uncover the truth of the. So you guys can see. Uncover the truth of the Red Seed murders and Greenvale's many deadly secrets as you delve deeper into this remote rural town where mystery and murder go hand in hand. What else do we have up next? So let's go for some Sega. So we've got Scramble Spirits. This is obviously on the Master System. It's not in great condition, but I'm looking very forward to playing this again. I've heard great things, haven't played it ever before. Next up we have Ghost House. This is another Master System game where you try to find the hidden treasure in this spooky romp through Count Dracula's haunted house. This hasn't seer din fig. Oh no, this is different languages, cool. And finally for the Sega, we have got the infamous, the sequel to Clockwork Knight 2. Now, I don't know if you guys have played Clockwork Knight. I don't know what it is about the game. I really like it. It's just so easy to play. I love the kind of style of it. It all looks like little toys in a toy shop. The characters remind me of, I don't know why, of just like Christmas as well. So Clockwork Knight 2. Right, let's go for some PlayStation now. And we'll end with some non-Nintendos. So I don't want to see us first. So we picked up. We've had these games for years previously. When I kind of grew up, I think in the lull of collecting, I got rid of them. But we've added in Tekken 1 and 2. Obviously, if you know Tekken, it had a 1 and 2. What do you want to say about that? But speaking of fighting games, we added in another sequel to a great game. Fantastic game. If you haven't played it, seek it out. But this is the sequel, and this is Bloody Roar 2. So very similar to like the first one. We've started collecting kind of more and more of these. I think we've got like Bloody Roar 3 around here. I think we've got one on GameCube as well. So yeah, so our Bloody Roar collection is looking pretty tasty now. One I didn't even know existed. We have one, we have two. Turns out there's a Siphon Filter 3. Didn't know. Very good condition Siphon Filter, I might add. So I want to jump into this as soon as I can. Next up, we've got some PS2 games. First up, I forget why I even bought this game. I did seek it out. I was watching someone's video and they said how kind of really basic it was, but it was such a fun game to play, and that is Road Trip Adventure. Let's look at the back. More than a race, this is a racing adventure. The world of Road Trip Adventures will take you on a journey through many different locations. Customize your ride, blah 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 blah. It looks pretty fun though. I don't know if you can see the back from here, but yeah, it's pretty fun. The steering was a bit weird in the game though. Next up, we do love a game that's based in London. No, it's not The Getaway. This is London Taxi Rush Hour. It's basically just Crazy Taxi, but doesn't play as well. Still a fun game though. I was very happy to kind of buy it, play it. Next up we have a game that I was looking for because I was trying to find obscure Rockstar games that no one really associates with Rockstar, even though Rockstar made it. Smuggler's Run. Smuggler's Run. So we were playing this the other day, and the difficulty curve is quite steep once you get to a certain point. I was playing through this game. I think I was doing like the first 10 missions. I think 1 to 6 was just like, where's even the challenge? You know, we have to work up to easy mode. And then all of a sudden, the difficulty just spiked. And it was very, very difficult. And I got very, very frustrated. But it's basically, I don't know if you remember Driver. Remember Driver on the PS1? Remember how crazy the police were when you were trying to drive away and they just attack you from all sides? That's what happens in this game, and it is so frustrating. But it massively reminds me of Driver 1, but it's a very, very good game. Last up for the PS2, we have Predator Concrete Jungle. What do it say on the back? Banished to a remote planet for 100 years, the Predator returns to Earth in 2030, seeking to redeem itself in a century-old transgression. When the Code of Honor... Yeah, anyway, very, 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 very fun game. If you do get a chance to play it, play it. Now we're going to go on to 2 PS5 games that, although they are PS5 games, I bought them because they reminded me of like older retro games. Euphoria. So it's a very, I'm trying to front you so you can see here. It's very kind of, I don't want to say childlike, but it's very kind of retro. It reminds me of like an old Master System game. You've got little things to do. You have to try and solve the quests to try and progress it, and you've got to stop an alien from dropping certain things. Super fun game, proper chilled out when you kind of play it. Puzzle solving. Super fun, super fun. I highly recommend this. If I remember correctly, I got this quite cheap as well. So Euphoria 2. Last on the PS5 was a game that somebody was playing it. Someone was talking about it or something like that. And that is The Precinct. I think this is relatively new. And what do it say? Explore a vibrant city, fight crime, and investigate its darkest secrets. So this game's based in Averno City, 1983. A great year. But The Precinct reminds me of like the old GTA games where you're looking down, but it's more of like an isometric. So you're looking down at an angle, and it's very GTA, but you're the police. I don't know if that sounds good to you, but it's such a kind of chilled game. You can just kind of go about doing your thing. You can write people tickets. You can stop drug deals from happening. You can chase down burglars. Super fun. Super fun. Super fun. You've got cars. You've got trucks. You've got tow trucks. Helicopters. Oh, so much fun. Let's go on to Nintendo. Okay. Now we picked up quite a few Nintendo games, so we're going to go through those in a little bit. But the first up we got on the Game Boy Advance, we've got Mario vs Donkey Kong. I'm going to show you both of these actually, but I ended up picking these up in a little thing. But we've got Mario vs Donkey Kong on the Switch and on the Game Boy Advance. So I thought it was going to be like the old blah 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 blah, go up the ladder and then catch Donkey Kong at the top. It is super fun. It's just Mario trying to get Donkey Kong, I guess. I was playing the tutorial. The games are basically carbon copy of each other. So you've got a Switch. I think it was like £30. And ooh, that's not good. The Switch game was £30 and the Game Boy Advance game was about 10. Excuse me for a second. This game I haven't played, but I saw it in my local computer exchange. I think it was a couple of quid. I think it was like £8. I can't remember. But Mischief Makers, I don't know what kind of game it is, so maybe we'll throw up some kind of footage of me playing it.
Nope.
I haven't decided. Looking forward to playing it though. Next, something that I knew of from when I was a kid. It's a very fun game. All my friends are kind of talking about it. That's Mario Paint. But not only is Mario Paint come like that, I even got like the mouse. Obviously you get it with the mouse. Super Fun's really good condition. I was very happy about. And a Nintendo mouse mat. That's amazing. This one down because I think I got... Whoa. Okay. I can't remember if I've showed this in another video, so we'll just throw it up. We've got Double Dragon, obviously the OG Double Dragon. It's a great game. Great game, Double Dragon. Not only that, we got Double Dragon 3. I always love the artwork of Double Dragon 3. I love the box art for Double Dragon 2. I'm trying to get Double Dragon 2, but I haven't been able to yet. Next up, we've got Probotector. If you don't know what Probotector is, this is basically Contra in the UK. We never got Contra here. That's why whenever people talk about the Konami code, I don't really know what they're talking about. Well, I know now. Next up, we have Rhaegar. Explain this. It's pretty fun. Again, all these we kind of got cheap in like a little bundle. So I'm very happy with kind of the condition of all of them. Next up, we got Lolo 2. I'm pretty sure I've seen Lolo 2 featured in like a Game Chasers episode. Where they're like, no, I need Lolo 2. So happy to add in Lolo 2. Some of you I haven't even checked to see if they're working, which is annoying. I need to do that sooner rather than later in case they are broken and all fake. Next up, we have Rainbow Islands. Rainbow Islands. I haven't played this one yet, but it seemed fun. Like I said, I got this in a bundle, so yeah, more Nintendo the better, I guess. Next up, now I'm pretty sure we've seen this in a Game Chasers episode, but Black Manta. And his hair's crazy. And is that the dragon from Dragon Ball Z behind him? Who knows? But I will find out, and I will let you guys know. Next up was one we've been looking for this for some time, and finally came across it, and that is Mario and Yoshi. Happy to kind of add this in finally. Sorry, my light's a bit rubbish. But yeah, again, really good condition for games that are from the 80s and 90s. It is quite ridiculous. Next up was one I was very excited to add on, and that is Snake's Revenge. So it doesn't even say Metal Gear Solid. Sorry, it doesn't even say Metal Gear. It just says Snake's Revenge. And finally, a game that I never had as a kid. Okay, I never played this franchise until I played them. I couldn't really stand them, to be honest. And it was only about 1998, I think it was that I picked up the franchise. But this started it all. This is The Legend of Zelda.
Hey, listen!
Gold cart. I think they all came in gold carts. So I was very happy to kind of add this one in. Obviously, I have played it since. And yeah, super fun game. But yes, so that's been your pickups. I hope you enjoyed those. Let me know which one's your kind of favourite. Yeah, let me know if there's any games that you think I'm missing. I'm pretty sure there are still quite a few games I'm missing from the entire world. But I think we're close to kind of completing what we want to complete now, which is great. Now I just need to kind of start playing through them because it's getting a bit ridiculous. But I've been watching you watch me. And on that note, have fun, be good, and Merry Christmas.